And hello and welcome everyone to the Predator Pro Billiard Series. What a fun clip of all the champions for this World 10-Ball Championship that's about to get started here. This is the 10th year for this Predator WPA Men's World 10-Ball Championship with a $250,000 prize fund. 96 players vying for one of the most prestigious titles in pool, along with a check for $70,000. It is double elimination to the final 32. These guys are just out of it. This is a loser round 2 match. And this is George Teachea and Eric Horlifson to bring you the live action. Eric, what a match we have between these two gentlemen.
Yeah, good to be with you guys. This will be my first chance seeing Amaroto play a full match. He's a class player out of the Philippines. Coming in at an 802 Fargo. Putting him... What would that put him in the world, George? Somewhere in the top 40, probably?
Right around there, yes.
Yeah. Thorsten Hohmann needs no introduction, former world champion. A little bit past the prime of his career, but still battling it out. Having some good wins. Kind of finishing in that 16 to 64 bracket a lot. But of course, more than capable. Give him the experience edge here.
Yes, he's been winning titles since 1998. One of his biggest titles was in 2006, an IPT 8-ball tournament. Won him considerable amount of money there. 38 titles, which include WPA World 9-ball titles, 14 1 titles. He is also a 2021 BCA Billiard Hall of Fame member. And with a good break, but a bad roll there, not to get a shot on the one.
Yeah, possibly only the left side of it, but the cue ball's running into the 4. Could try to avoid the 4. There is room between the 4 and the rail. Even if you catch the top side of it, you still have a chance to get the cue ball going up table. Not bad. Good escape from a tough spot. Amaroto has the side rail here. See if he looks to play something more aggressive.
Extension.
During the pandemic, there was some challenges going around, playing the 10-ball ghost, different little challenges that players competed in. And Amaroto at one point, I don't know the exact number, but I think it was somewhere 33 out of 35. Say he won 33-2 against the 10-ball ghost. Can you imagine that, George? If you give him ball in hand, he's going to run out over 95% of the time. It might have even been perfect. Like, it was something really crazy. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. I used to practice that way, playing the 10-ball ghost. And those results are just stunning.
If you beat it in a race, if you beat it in a race, like even 7-6, that's over 700 play. Talking like...
Sure.
Even somewhere in 25 and 10 is super impressive, but what he did that day, and what I'm sure he can do overall, just really deadly with open tables and good starts.
Well, Thorsten at the table now. It looks like that slides right in. Nice slice there, and he's on the 4, on his way to the 5. Thorsten, a 46-year-old pool player, still looking in good shape. Looks like he's been working out quite a bit. Looks in shape.
Yeah, he's always treated himself like an athlete. He's teaching out of Amsterdam Billiards in New York now. Slightly too much angle to hold, but he can come 2 rails back towards the 8 here.
You know, I've seen some of his results of late, and he seems to be playing. He seems to have picked up his pace of play from the last few years that I've gotten to know him and watch him. He's looking really good, playing well.
I don't remember how he played when he was real young. Go ahead.
You don't remember how he played when he was real young?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if he was faster, but I know he went through a period in his mid-career where he was playing a little slower. That's really just not an option anymore with the shot clocks. You know, so many tournaments, shot clock based. Players have to have that faster pace.
Yeah, during his career, Thorsten has traveled all over the world, winning the China Open, the World Cup of Pool, All Japan Open, the Kremlin Cup, Manny Pacquiao 10 ball, International Challenge of Champions, Dragon 14-1, of course, European Pool Championships, and as I mentioned, the IPT North American 8-ball Championship, and of course, German Pool Championships galore.
Yeah, regarded as one of the best straight pool players in the world for the last 20 years.
Breaking in game number 2. Yeah.
Got 2 balls.
Tough opening on this 1 ball.
Yeah, thin one. Gonna have to be judged well. Position can play across 2 long rails here. Came up out of his shot a little bit there, but might have known he undercut it early on. Chance to see Amaroto in open table play here.
Yeah, Thorsten is quite the student of the game, always fine-tuning. Looking back, looking at his mistakes, looking at what he can do better. Impressive passion for the game.
Yeah, I noticed he had a big reflective post after the US Open this year. And at the end of it, I think the gist of it was that I still love the game and I'm still going to play. He's got time left.
Oh, plenty. You know, his World Cup of Pool partner, Ralph Souquet, is still playing at the age of, I think, 56. Yeah, he's 10 years older than Thorsten and still enjoying the game and, again, having a resurgence in his game. He's had some great finishes the last couple of tournaments he's played in. But this 23-year-old sharpshooter from the Philippines is going to be a handful for Thorsten. He defeated Christopher Devis from Peru, lost to Nayuki Oi, and finds himself in this loser round 2. Winner of this goes into the loser qualification to qualify for the final 32.
Yeah, Amaroto's a little quicker on the stroke than I remembered. A lot of new school Filipinos are hitting the ball like this. The advantage is they can keep their backstroke a little shorter. Tough to time the ball properly, but they find a way to do it.
Ball, corner pocket.
Does follow through and takes game number 2, and then tied at 1. Yeah, Kyle Amaroto is at 61 into the top 100 with a Fargo of 802. Torsten Hohmann is right at number 90 out of the top 100 in the world, according to Fargo. Be interesting to know what's going through his mind.
Yeah, doesn't have a World 10-ball championship to his credit, so he'll be pushing hard to do whatever he can to keep going in this tournament.
Yeah, he's finished, I believe he's finished decently in these tournaments, but yet to achieve a semifinalist or a runner-up. We have 7 of the 8 champions in this tournament, past champions, beginning from 2008 to 2015. This championship was held in the Philippines. From 2019, revived by Predator, it's been held in the U.S., and this is the first time here in Vietnam that it's held off of U.S. soil. Reigning champion is Carlo Beato, who was also a runner-up in 2015.
Tough opener there for Hohmann. Lost the targeting on the 1 a little bit. Got lucky with the result. Looks like Amaroto has the thinnest left edge here. Going to try to line the 1 up with the 8. Not bad, but he's left the right edge for Hohmann. 2, 3, 6 are forming a pretty big wall down the right middle side of the table. Good shot. Took away the short rail, took away the left long rail, I think.
One more corner pocket.
Had to swerve out of that one. Good control on the hit. Chance for Hohmann here. Good opener. Looks like the 3 just passes the 10. Just minimize the cue ball movement for a few shots here. 6 doesn't pass the 10 into the bottom right. Just looking to get an angle on the 5 where he can get back over to the right side of the table. He looks in stroke, George. I mean, was an easier-ish rack. Looks like he's playing with good pace and confidence.
He sure is. I've just seen some of his results from past tournaments, and some of the players he's defeated were players that he hadn't been defeating, and maybe what you might want to call a little bit of a slump in the past few years. I even hesitate to call it that. Just not playing to the top of his capabilities, and he looks more informed now. Much more informed. I think has to do with the way he's been working on his game. I mean, his physical appearance shows that he's been working out. His pace around the table is great, and his confidence seems very sharp.
Yeah, he's looking solid here.
Yeah. Quite the gentleman at this game. Great ambassador of the game. And I believe he just got his U.S. citizenship. I hope I'm not wrong about that for saying it, but I believe he did. He's been living in the U.S. for a long time.
Yeah, started in Florida, down in New York now. Yeah, when he did well in the IPT, whatever year it was, around 2007, that was huge prize money at that time. It was this equivalent of winning 10 major tournaments. He won it in one tournament.
I think it was $250,000.
There was, yeah, his was 350, I think. The one Efren one was 500,000. Chance here for Amaroto. Every ball has a pocket. Three ball can be shot in either bottom right or bottom left. Main thing here is holding the cue ball. He knows it, so a bit of more pre-shot preparation here.
You're right. He defeated Marlon Manolo from the Philippines to win the $350,000 in 2006.
Cue ball's going the wrong way here, underdrawn. Still going to play it in the corner. Likely looking for a path 3 rails around between the 6, 8, and 3 rails around towards the 5. Just got it down. Hit it a little thick, so came up a little short on the overall speed. In a better spot than he was last shot, though.
He's going to have to run into the 7 here.
Yeah, I don't think he can get through to the long rail.
5 ball in corner pocket.
This close, George. He might be able to just miss it on the inside of it. See how he's queuing here? If he's queuing draw, he's definitely going into them.
He's going dead center. I think he can go by it. He can.
Yeah, just have the
You were right,
slightest
Eric.
bit of room. See if he's
Not
brave
much
enough to take
tournament
the
play
eight
from
side.
this. Oops. Go ahead, Eric.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I'm just going to say not much tournament play available for him. He third this year. He was third in the Indonesian Men's Open and made the quarterfinals of the Hanoi Open. But that's all the tournament play I could find on AZ Billiards for him. Torsten coming through here. Missed ball, and up he comes for another game.
Yeah, he has the most experience in money games in the Philippines, typical of most Filipino players before they start on the international scene. He's had a lot of success over in the Philippines, winning. There's kind of some non-sanctioned tournaments over there, regarded as one of the best players.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of comments here and there that he's top 3, right behind Beato, Chua, Lee Van.
Hohmann on the hill here in the first set. One small mistake on a long one ball, but other than that, pretty strong play. Yeah, Amaroto just lost the cue ball on the 7 there. Still a very makeable 7.
In addition to this men's world 10-ball championship, we had the mixed doubles, which was won by the fillers, Pia and Joshua. There's also a Saigon women's 9-ball tournament going on at the same time. Days of pool here at Vietnam, and game number 5.
Nothing on the break for Thorsten. Thin one into the left side if Amaroto wants. A little tough to control the cue ball, so looking for him to possibly play safe behind the 3 here. Same time he could open up the 6-9. Behind the 8 is okay too. Might have lost it to the right of the 8 here. At worst, Thorsten has a rail first here. I'm going to go for the aggressive jump.
Extension.
Taking a shot at the win here.
Oh, what a
Made it,
shot.
George. Is it past the 8 in the side? Kyle's looking up a little closer. He knows if the 2 does pass the 8, Thorson has a chance to get out here. I don't think it does. But it looks like he is shooting direct at it. Yeah, he was okay there. So a chance for Hohmann to take down the first set now.
Will he play
Punched out
the
of the angle
5-6
nicely.
combo?
I think he'll be forced to because of the angle he has on the 4. He was looking for ways to get over to the left side of the table. I don't think it can happen here unless he banks it. Might even come all the way underneath it and shoot the 5 in the same pocket. Yeah. Not quite. He'll have a high percentage safe.
Yeah.
There is a pocket for the bank.
He tried to get to the short side of that 5 ball. Oh, it
He's just
slipped
lost
away.
it.
Yeah, but there's no pocket for the 5 on that side. And there's no early 10s in WPA 10 ball.
Shot there from Amaroto. Threading the needle between the 7-10, and he's got him pretty good here.
5 ball corner pocket.
Well, look for Thorson with a straightforward kick here. I don't think there's anything in the way. If he makes it, he'll have position on the 6.
Just left it. Don't believe the 7 passes the 10. Perfect starting position for Amaroto to decide what kind of angle he wants on the 6, and he knows he needs one coming up table. Looks like it only goes in the top right corner. Gonna have to get a bump here. Not quite, but a decent on the combo. Seven's gonna hold near the 10. Cue ball's not gonna move very far. Nicely played, little straight, but he'll find a way to make some angle. 7 can be cheated. Close contest as we expected. Slightly off in position from Hohmann from the 4 to the 5. Really got him better behind the 9 once he was a little out of position on the 5 as well. But just slight mistakes from both players making the difference here.
What a strong one-loss side we have here in this 10-ball tournament. You have past champions, Darren Appleton, two-time champion, Eklund Kachi on the one-loss side. Albin Ocean, Raymond Faron from the Philippines, Edwin Gamas, Fortunski, Joshua Filler,
Fedor Goris making an early exit, not winning a round.
Yeah.
Same for John Mora. Big power from Amaroto. Stepping back from the angle, seeing if he's left the one. It's close. Looks like he has it. Gonna have to be good speed to control back for the two in the side. Could play the two in the bottom right if he doesn't want to mess with the 7. How's the speed here? Straight in will be good. Perfect angle. Chance for Hohmann now. Ideally wants to get an angle where the cue ball's not moving into the 8th. A slight angle going to the right here, but should be able to use the long rail to straighten the pot out. Oh, didn't have the whole pocket. Fooled us there, George.
He played a nice safety. He took away the kick, but he didn't take away the rail. Yes, he did. He took away the rail first shot, too. He's up against the ball there. Yeah, he's playing the rail first as a safety. Let's see which way.
Cutting the 3 into the 8.
Do you?
Try to use the 5 as a blocker.
I was kind of looking at that. I was thinking he might use the 5 as a blocker with the 3 ball up against the 8. I mean, the cue ball up against the 8. But he's left a piece of it. Nothing offensive.
Yeah, Amaroto can move the cue ball towards the 9 here. Mainly trying to create blockers with the 4 and the 5. Four's got to get there. I think it might have. No. Negative reaction from Amaroto, so it looks like he has left the angle here for Hohmann.
It looks like he left him a rail first.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not sure you can go straight at it. D's view, yes, he's going rail first. This is a decent percentage shot. I'd say it's, gosh, maybe 50-50.
You know what? He's not going to even try to kick it in the top right. He's going to try to stick the cue ball behind the 5 here more.
Cagey. Very cagey.
Yeah. Experienced shot there from Hohmann. Looks like he's got it as well.
Yeah, like as you say, he would have been going all in, going rail first. on the game. This afforded him a shot at a safety.
Yeah, that's 25 years experience on the Pro Tour there. Some players would have taken it. It's not wrong to take it, but he knew for his percentages that was the better play. Did leave it though, George. Looked like he had him covered. Tough roll there for Thorsten. Seven balls right in the way of the main path towards the 6. Just have to get the angle right coming back here. Nicely played and looking at like Hill in the first set here. Straight back drawing angle on the 8 will work. Playing the 8 in the right middle will work. Preference here. I don't know if he has the angle. Just barely, maybe.
Just barely. He might be able to use a lot of high right English, and no, it's going to come down. We'll see what he does here. Yeah, he was able to use the high right and get up there. In fact, too much.
Out for the 10. Oh, mistake from excuse me, Amaroto at the end of the rack.
You know what? It surprises me that Chua's not in this.
Yeah, me too. And that's the set.
Break. Big break for Thorsten. He had it going, and then he just gave this young man an opportunity to come back, and he didn't finish it. Thorsten will. And the first set goes to Thorsten Hohmann from Germany. Thorsten lost his opening match in this to Duan Quoc Hung from Vietnam, but then defeated Shan Malayan from the Philippines. And the players will probably take a break between the sets. And we have some pool going on. Let me refresh here and see if I can bring up some of your scores in between sets. There is a live scoring. It's pinned on the top of the chat there if you want to look for it for yourself. And you get a lot of information there. For those of you not on a computer, watching on Pro Billiard TV or Samsung TV, still trying to get to it. Here we go. Alex Kazakis and Wessam Haman are tied only one game apiece. Albin Ocean and Ryan Hasu are tied 2 games apiece. Bader Alawaldi and Jeffrey Prieto. Prieto leads 3 games to 2. Raymond Faron has won the first set and is up 3-0 over Ali Al-Obaldi. Jose Alberto Delgado is up a set and 2 games versus Edwin Gamas. Mishko Fortunsky, Pijos Labudis are tied at 2. Joshua Filler is up a set and a game against Liu Riteng from Chinese Taipei. Casper Maitakainen is up a set in the game over Mahmoud Ibrahim Sharif. And Luca Min is tied at 3 games apiece with Ralph Souquet, a couple of German players. Luca, an up-and-coming player from Germany, and of course Ralph Souquet, the perfect gentleman from Germany. And Torsten's World Cup of Pool partner, world champion in his own right, Hall of Famer. And Eklund Kaci is up 2-1 over Radoslav Babika from Poland. Mario He trails a set in the game to Marko Spitsky. Mohamed Sufi up a set, and we're back in action. I'm reading off scores and didn't see the action. Eric, you should have said something. I almost got through them.
Missed one break. 2 balls down here. Shot on the one for Amaroto. Nicely through to the 3, and the rest of the rack looking great. Have to get the cue ball over to the right side of the table for the 8th, but other than that, very elementary position here. Just the kind of table he needed after a unexpected mistake in game number 6 of the first set. Could get either angle onto the left long rail, or with the cue ball going to the short rail, or with the cue ball going to the long rail first. Just staying on the right side kind of here is okay. Did go over to the other side. Just a little more into the angle. Good shot. So he can come straight back past the side pocket into the short side of the 9. Yeah, drawing angle was going to draw back into the 9 off the long rail. And he got into one spot he couldn't get here. I mean, it's misjudged. You have 3 feet on the same line where the cue ball would have been okay. But a little unlucky at the same time.
Well, I think you called it, Eric, when you said go to the short side of the 9. And he was trying to go to the other side. Maybe he was trying to go to the short side, but he didn't get there.
Yeah, I think he had just the slightest angle going to the left. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
I
This is
thought
like
he could
the
draw
shot here.
kind of.
He's,
Yeah. Big shot for Thorsten here in the second set.
I thought he might play this shot. Too tough to try to get behind the 10. Too tough to play safe. Just try to make it. He didn't. If it rolls past the side, he'll be happy. But it's a fairly straightforward bank shot.
Yeah, he'll be banking at this here. Got it.
10 ball corner pocket.
And by making that bank shot, it affords him a fairly easy 10 ball and the first game of the second set.
Yeah, good recovery save from Amaroto after getting out of line on the 9. Two more rounds coming up today. I believe one of them will be the winner's qualification match.
And the loser's qualification match will be coming up also. The next one, I believe, is the winner's qual, which we won't be doing.
One ball has a
at our
pocket
next
here.
little break.
Looks like he's going to be forced to be playing the 2-10 combo. I think the cue ball is playing to the left of the 6. Play it with some right spin and get over to the right side of the table. Yeah, following angle was going a little too far left, so knew he couldn't get right over. Nothing offensive here, but he didn't have much else, so chance to get Amaroto in a bad spot. Well, this is going to be a little short.
Go. Still, that's a tough combo.
Yeah, Kyle
See if
calls
he-
it immediately.
Keep in mind, it is not a win. The 10 ball will be respotted if it's made. Yeah, when you're 7 feet away with a cue ball and about 1.5 or 2 feet away with a object ball to object ball, that's a tough combo.
Yeah, even with the 10 that close to the pocket, it's just so hard to feel the exact targeting there. Good chance for Thorsten now to level up the score in set number 2. Straight enough where he can hold to just to the right of the 6. Didn't want to be over top. This one a little tougher. Well, he's around it. Choice of side or corner. Looks like he's drawing back into the right side of the table. See how many times these pros choose the into the angle path? 7's a little
Into
further
the
from
angle?
the...
Yeah.
Yeah, like 7's a little further from the bottom left. But always looking for a pass where the cue ball's traveling along the line of position. Allows you to kind of be a little more variable on your speed.
Yeah, Torsten's hitting the ball very well.
He is. Quick around the table. Confident body language.
Haha, decisions. I hate this shot. You can't decide whether to play it to the corner or to the side.
He's going side here. That shot there just tells me that he much prefers shooting the ball into the closer pocket. The 10 didn't have that much cut on it, but the corner pocket was a few feet further.
Alrighty, couple of the matches coming up in the winners qualification. Beato and Koping Chung, Pagalayan and Tucher, Shevchek and Magpantai, Capito and Stolznoki, Maciol and AJ Manas, Yap and Jonasuto. I'll give you some more in a little bit.
Yeah, that Maciol match interests me. Two of the best young players in the game. 10 ball going down this time. One ball could be running into the 3-8. He was able to avoid it. Created some good distance. Have to judge this one with a fair bit of left spin. Not enough left. Bit of emotion there from Amaroto. Things just not quite going his way in this match.
Well, I can't recall him playing in this format before, so I don't think he quite understands how fast you can get back into a set with a little bit of a, even with a 3-0 lead.
Sure, that's all a major thing in the Pro Billiard Series, just kind of keeping your cool and just waiting for your chances, because you're never more than 4 games away from winning the set. So it's not like,
exactly,
you know, overcoming a 6-0 lead, which is a very long shot proposition. Looks like Thorson's thinking about just getting below the 3 here and playing safe behind the 8. Just thinking about exactly where he wants the cue ball, where he can play real good trap on Amaroto. He actually could go into it too. Not much can go wrong if he does. Opened it up. Possible combo.
Well, I think he's forced himself into shooting it.
Again, with the experience there, knowing that
with the cunning. Very well. Yeah. Very well done with the cunning shot.
Rebound corner pocket.
Amaroto created some distance with speed here.
He might have a window.
Yeah, he might. I don't think to pocket it. But even if you can hit any part of the ball here, better than kicking at it.
Oh, look at his cue ball. He's working it so well. Wow.
Yeah, he's played some good safes in this match. No rail. So that's 2 fouls in this rack. Of course, they have to be consecutive fouls. So Thorson will be looking for a way to play offense. 4 ball's pretty blocked by the 8th.
I was going to say if he can get just above the 5, and he did perfectly. But the 5 is going to have to bank.
I think he can go over to the same
where?
pocket. He can play the cue ball over to the right long rail and back between the 5-9. Just short of pace.
Yeah, just a little harder. You're right. He could have gone there. Safety again, or is he going to pocket the ball? Safety again.
Got him again. Left the jump this time.
6 ball in corner pocket. Extension.
And you have to keep in mind, folks, when you hit a ball, there has to be rail contacted after contact. And I say that because of the 3-ball foul on Amaroto there. Amaroto, excuse me. An Amaroto would be pretty good on the rocks right now.
Made the 6 and got on the 5 here. Turning point in the second set. Hohmann had Amaroto in a bad spot here a couple times. But getting back to the favorite position. Just checking to see if the 8 passes the 9. Looks like it might not. Can play it in the side if he has to. Pretty far from the side though and pretty sharp, so he'll be doing all he can to find some other position. Good shot. A little overhit. Still hold the cue ball.
Ho ho.
Yeah.
And a gift for Hohmann.
Yeah, just tried to hold the cue ball a little too much. That's a couple mistakes at the end of the rack now for Amaroto. Uncharacteristic.
A 2-1 lead here in the second set after winning the first. And the break. Tillman looking good through this. These short races. Trouble. Go ahead, Eric.
Just going to say he's in a bit of trouble. He came in as a slight favorite in the match. Going to have to dig deep to turn things around now.
Game 4. 2-1.
10 ball
4
going
ball,
towards the corner
8
again.
ball. 4 ball
Got the
goes.
4 down.
He might have a shot on the 1, Eric.
Yeah, I'll have to get another angle here. It's close. Body language kind of told me he didn't have it.
Nope.
I don't think he has it. Can play the cue ball behind the 6. Could look for something more creative. Creative shot would be to get the cue ball back near the 8. A little more risky, but higher reward.
Push out.
Interesting. Just pushing.
Better angle to get
Hohmann?
behind the 3.
Yeah, Hohmann's taking the defensive side on a few shots. Just kind of showing his experience, biding his time, knowing that doesn't maybe have those big shots in his bag as much as he did earlier in his career. But a lot of his decisions have worked out well. Not this one, though. Shot from Amaroto.
He may have a jump shot over that 7 ball. I'm sorry, over the 3.
Yeah. Going for the jump cue here.
Eyeball side pocket.
If he hits the left side of it, he's got a chance to get the cue ball behind the 5-7.
Well, he's done well there.
Yeah, left
Didn't give up
distance.
anything easy.
Off-angle combo. Only offense for Amaroto.
One ball corner.
He's going to play a similar shot that he played last turn at the table. Using that wall on the left side. Nicely played. So wanted to go in. Oh, he called it, George. I remember him calling it earlier, and he's on the 2.
Wow.
It's a friendly reminder, always call a ball that could go near a pocket. Was really playing safe there, but knew there was a 1 in 10 chance of the 1 going in the corner. It did. Has to get to the right side of the 9 to pocket it in the side. Cue ball's going to play towards the 5-7, or pardon me, the 3 ball's going to play towards the 5-7. There's a cross bank, maybe. Plays the cue ball into the 5-7. So he's just going to play safe. Using that 2-ball wall again. Slide it
Oh,
up with the 8. A lot of contacts on the 3 are going to make the 8 here.
Eyeball corner pocket.
he wanted to make that ball just a little short. Big opportunity
Yeah.
for Hohmann there.
Yeah, only saving grace is he left out Amaroto very straight. Did well to get the cue ball back over. Safe behind the 7 now. Could get aggressive and try carom. Depends on where the 5's playing if he does carom into the 9.
Side pocket.
Decided to back off last minute. Did he get him, George?
I don't think so.
Seemed okay with it. after he went down and looked at the angle. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
just
guess he did.
edge up to the side of the 7.
Extension.
Could probably swerve into contact on the 5. Tough to play a swerve into a combo.
You know, I'm looking at the kick shot, and it's just he's kicking into wide open space.
Yeah, he has the right edge of it, but he just doesn't feel like he can get the cue ball behind another ball.
He did.
Great shot here.
Look at this. If it stays on there, it doesn't hit it. Oh, it stayed. What a shot.
Great
Two-rail
shot.
kick coming up.
Very rarely see a safe played exactly like that, but Hohmann had a long think about it. Came up with something nice and creative there. Gets rewarded.
That's like the third shot he's had that's kind of just experience, cunning.
Absolutely.
And I think I left off the most important thing about that experience, cunning, and execution.
Three more pretty much guaranteed balls to get on the hill now.
One game away from blanking out Kyle Amaroto in sets and taking it in straight sets. But you have to keep in mind, and I keep saying this, it's a short set. If Kyle wins the next game, he's got 2 and a break and run, and they're tied. You can't lose focus on these short sets.
Yeah, I think he's got ball in hand 3 times in this second set. And not because Kyle is really making any easy kicking errors, just got him in a lot of bad spots.
Big break for the hitman.
Going from the bed of the table here. He's been off the side rail for most of the match. Going for a big one. Power break coming. Power cut. Made one.
Oh, last rolling ball blocks his 1 ball.
Yeah, he's opted towards defense for the whole match, so I wouldn't expect him to go at the combo here. Safes aren't easy, though. Does he even have the combo, George, or is the 3 in the way? Maybe.
I think the 3's in the
Pretty
way.
tough. Yeah, pretty tough regardless. Gonna try to bait Amaroto into taking the combo now. Looks like he's gonna cross it.
I think he's just playing the 1 ball 2 rails behind the 9-10.
Nice shot. A little unlucky to not get right behind it. And Thorsten's going to have a good chance to get him behind the 9-10 here. See how strong of a jumper Amaroto is. Not quite as strong as Federer, of course. I think he would have brought the jump cue and not even considered the kick.
Cue ball.
It's gone off in the corner.
What a break for Thorsten. One game away, open table.
Yeah, no real problems. Even on the 9, if he has to take the combo, he can. He'll avoid it, try to avoid it.
The 8 ball's there to give him a straight in shot. He lines up straight in on the 9-10. You take the combo and you're still straight in on the 9.
Yeah,
You're gonna
nothing
be
wrong
real
with
close.
that. Less cue ball movement. Well, if Thorsten's able to make it through these last 5 balls, he's put together a great match. Only one miss ball. Completely on point with all his safes.
Oh, perfect angle to get on the 8. Anything but on the rail here with the cue ball, and he'll get nice. If he can put the cue ball where the 6 is now, he's in business. More than business. Oh, he bumped it.
Yeah, he had a little too much
gotta
angle.
come
He's going to
back.
go across now.
Yeah.
Might not have necessarily played for this angle, but now that it came up, he'll be okay with it. Two balls to complete the victory here.
And Torsten Hohmann defeats Kyle Amaroto of the Philippines to move into a loser qualification match. Big win for Torsten. Used his cunning, experience, and the heart of a champion to win that match.